Well, here I am on the corner of Pine Knot and Village Drive, and we've got a whole group of people here. They're not protesters. They're here for a very special reason. Let's go over and find out. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Ron.
Good. Doves. One of the most important organizations of the Valley.
You got that
Because they
right.
do so much. So what are we doing here? You have candles?
We are doing a candlelight walk, candlelight vigil to honor victims of domestic violence, those who have survived and those who have not survived.
Oh, how wonderful. I know that's what Dove's all about. Family violence and...
Family violence, and this year, actually, we're focusing on teen dating violence.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Teen dating?
Teen dating violence.
There's a lot of violence in
A lot
that,
of violence among teenagers in dating relationships, and a lot of adults who come to us for services, they tell us that their abusive patterns started when they were teenagers.
Really?
So, and the numbers are pretty similar. It's about the same percentage of kids who are being abused as there are adults. So it is a big problem. And this year we sponsored a contest among our middle school students and our high school students and encouraged them to come up with a real creative poster depicting the problems of teen violence and teen dating violence. And after our walk today, we've judged the posters and we're going to award them prizes that have been donated by all of our community
Oh, great.
neighbors.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you around.
Excellent.
And we'll end up down at Community Church.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that Doves covers the entire mountaintop.
Absolutely.
Not just Big Bear Valley.
That's right. We have another outreach center down in Blue Jay, and our
Right.
counselors down there service all of our lower community.
And, of course, we have a shelter here. And is it just for women here? Or
Our shelter is just for women. Most shelters are just for
women, right.
There is one shelter in Southern California that does take men, but that's because they have separate cottage-style
Sure.
living, and it works out for them. So
A lot of people don't realize that men are abused also.
That's absolutely
Can
right.
be. And, of course, children, which is sad.
children are the innocent victims, and all too frequently. Where there's
Go ahead,
abuse-
keep talking.
Where there's abuse in the home, if there's a partner being abused, the children are likely to be abused as well.
Yes, that's right. I tell you, without an organization like Doves, I don't know where we'd be.
Well, we certainly
Because-
appreciate your kind words. Go ahead. I didn't mean to
Oh, that's
interrupt.
okay. It's so important because there's so much today. And, of course, we support you 1,000%.
I know, you guys have been terrific. You have me on frequently. I get an opportunity to educate the public about what we do and our services, and we
I know
always
it.
so much appreciate it.
You bet.
And we're thrilled to have you here, and I think we're going
Thank
to get
you.
started.
Good, yes. It's usually a candlelight, but it's a little early because it got a little cold last year.
exactly
so you
right.
bumped it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
it'll still be meaningful.
It will. You can still see our little glow.
You betcha. Okay, we'll follow you.
Great.
Silly girls. Okay, they've started off. Look at them. They got their candles lit. How neat. And they got a wonderful group. Of course, adults and children. This organization is one of the best in the Valley. This one and Operation Breakthrough are my two really favorite ones because they're so personal. They help abuse the Doves, and families, and all of that. But look at what a wonderful group that they have. Oh man, they're just very silent. They have these special candles. But look at them. There's a lot of them. They're going to walk down. We're going to sort of follow them a little bit, and then we'll end up at Community Church for the awards of the posters. Well, they're down at Mandelins now. They're crossing the street, stopping the traffic right here. And then they're coming back on the north side of the sidewalk. And they're coming at Cottage Drive here, nice and silent. And we'll film them as they go right in front of me. I'm in the news van. You can see who's doing it. I say all ages. There's got to be probably 75 or 80, I would imagine. And there's the tail end. Now I'm on the back to the Pine Knot and Billy's Drive corner. As you can see, they're walking back here. Then they're going to turn and go down Pine Knot. Nice group. They go down by the shirt shanty there. And we'll catch them down at the end. Oh, what a beautiful evening. Look at the sunset behind all that smoke. What an awesome view. As I pull back, look at that gorgeous sky against the clouds. How wonderful. And as we look down, here comes the group marching down and approaching Big Bear Boulevard, where they'll turn and cross the street at the post office and then come up this side to the community church for the awards of the posters. There we are in the community church and getting ready to give the awards for the posters. I've got to do a little playing first. Isn't this cool? Look at that. He wants to do it. How neat. Sure. Here's some interesting information. Look at that. Now look at these. These are little posters I'm showing you, but what an education. Look at that. How interesting is this? Do you know that last year Doves answered almost 1,700 crisis calls? Wow. And you want to know what Dove stands for? Domestic Violence Services and Education. Wonderful, wonderful. Here's some of the posters that they've done. Look at that. Walk away. When you have violence, walk away. Look at that. Don't be silent. Don't be silent. Tell somebody. Look at this. Take action. Look at that. Don't let teen abuse tear you apart. Here's another one. Look at that. Oh gosh, we forgot. Sorry. Look at that. Stop dating violence. These are done by middle and high school students. Look at this. Abuse, hate, violence can do nothing but create a broken heart.
A special emphasis on the youth of the community. And that's why we have all these great posters around, and we've done some poster contests at the schools. We've done presentations at some of the schools and working a lot with the youth. Kathy's done some things with the Interact Club and so on. So we're trying to stop violence, or domestic violence in the process, rather than just treat them after the fact, is working with a lot of these kids when it's happening in their own homes. and trying to break the cycle of domestic violence. So I just want to thank all of you guys for making it here tonight. All the youth, it's great to see you guys here. And we don't know anybody who's been a victim or somebody who's an abuser. You're not an abuser. So I mean, it touches all of ourselves, and you know, it's we all have to work real hard to try to break that cycle and keep charging forward to battle domestic violence. So again, thank you all for coming.
Well, as the sun goes down, let's hope and pray that domestic violence also goes down. And this has been the Doves Candlelight March, calling attention to domestic violence. So that's it. Now don't go away. Stay tuned for a word from my sponsors.